All right, so next video, we're going to go over 10-13, 14, and 15, pages 246, 247, okay? So we are going to try to transpose the first one, and then I would like for you guys to do the other two pieces, 10-14 and 10-15 on your own, okay? In addition, you've got study, which you're already transposing. But let's do the first one very quickly, okay? So, first, let's just sight read through. I'm going to give you like 15 seconds to look through it, and then you can pause it again if you need to. So go ahead and look through it for key signature and all sorts of things, okay? Okay, if you need more time, pause the video now. Alrighty, okay, so I'm going to put your hands where they go. I'm going to count off very slow 4, okay? Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. It was pretty slow, but I went a little bit faster than you might be used to. So if you need to, you can pause it again and go through that even slower. So then the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go step by step for transposition. I'm going to walk you through it. I know some of you guys do it already, which is fantastic. Thank you so much for that. But just a very quick walkthrough of transposing to G major, which is just a half step up. Let's go ahead and do the right hand, okay? So we're just starting on G instead of F. We're starting on the tonic. We got to remember that F sharp. Other than that, same exact fingering, same exact steps. And I just want you guys to play along with me so that you can listen and hear where you get a little bit off if you do, okay? So 1, 2, ready, go. And you can hear that I fumbled it a little bit because I want to repeat right in here. So I would watch very carefully right here. Don't just let your brain follow the notes that are happening. If you can see where I'm pointing, probably not. The second to last measure is where I messed up. So don't immediately be like, oh, that's an A, so I gotta repeat that, is what I did. Make sure that you're watching very carefully for steps and skips and everything, okay? Alright, so let's go ahead and do the left hand, and then we're going to put them both together. Let's start. So we've got a G major chord instead. We're pretty much going to be going between these two chords, and we got one A minor, one thrown in there. But okay, 1, 2, ready, go. Good. I slowed it down quite a bit, just so that I can start thinking through what the right hand is also going to sound like next to it, okay? Alrighty, let's put them hands together, okay? So go ahead and start right where your right hand went. Let's take off. So 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and hand. Good, okay. So I would practice that not only with just this one, but with the other two that we don't have time for. We're going to blast through those really quickly. So we're going to do 10-14, 10-15. No transposition with me. Do that part on your own, okay? So I'm going to turn you back around for that. Let's go to dance 10-14, okay? So I'll give you 15 seconds to look through it. So go ahead and do that. Okay, if you need more time, pause it right now. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and take off. In 3/4, so a very slow 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, ready. Okay, all right. You can redo that as many times as you like, and then do the transposition on your own as well. Okay? Let's go on to 10-15, the etude. Okay? Same thing, 15 seconds or so to look over it, and then we will sight read. Okay, if you need more time, go ahead and pause the video right now. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and take off. Remember, we got 2 flats going on, so watch out for those. Okay, we're going to go very slow 6. So count 1 measure off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Okay. All right. So do the transposition on your own, and then once you've gotten through that, go ahead and go on to study. So study, remember, is just going to be written as is, and then do the transposition to D major. Just some general guidelines. Watch out for 8 VAs. That's all I'm going to say about that. 8 VA basically means that you take whatever octave you're playing and you go up to the next octave. So if you can see, let's see if I can pull this down here. You can see, kind of, maybe, they have that pattern, and then they have 8 VA, but it looks like the exact same notes. So instead of being in the same octave, oops, okay, first time, you're going to be right here. When you do that, you're going to do the same pattern notes, just up an octave. Now, if 8 VA is in the right hand, that means that we're going to go up an octave. When it's in the left hand, so if it was like, if we had this pattern in the left hand and then we had 8 VA under the same pattern, we'd actually go down. It depends on what hand that you're in, and that can be tricky. But just think more like you're going to go outward instead of up or down. That helps a lot with remembering which one to do. So remember, left hand, we go down, right hand, we go up, but just think outward. Okay? Alright, so happy practicing. Follow all the fingerings, whatever tempo feels comfortable. We'll start pushing for faster tempos, so if you can go a little bit faster than like a dirge, then that would be great. That is everything. So next up we're going to talk quite a bit about scales.